For an all-too-brief period in the mid-1980s, Maninder Singh was Indian spin's candle in the wind, the heir apparent to Bishan Bedi. Like many proteges doomed to follow in famous footsteps, Maninder's journey was a tortuous one. As a raw 17-year-old, he had it all: beguiling flight, variety and an ability to rip the ball on helpful surfaces. Match-winning performances in England in 1986 were followed by plentiful harvests at home against Sri Lanka and Pakistan. But everything came unstuck with painful swiftness. He lost his rhythm, his tantalizing loop, and ultimately his place in the side. Despite an abortive comeback in the early 90s, when he desperately experimented with his bowling action, Maninder, like Lakshman Shivramakrishnanan, has come to epitomize unfulfilled promise. His enduring place in the game's history is unlikely to be as a match-winning spinner, but rather as Greg Matthews' final victim in the second tie test at Madras in 1986-1987. Maninder Singh debuted in Test cricket against Pakistan at Karachi on 23 December 1982. His last Test match was against Zimbabwe at Delhi on 13 March 1993. Maninder Singh debuted in ODI cricket against Pakistan at Karachi on 21 January 1983. His last ODI match was against England at Gwalior on 5 March 1993. Maninder Singh played 35 Test matches and took 88 wickets with a bowling average of 37.36. His best bowling of 7 for 27 against Pakistan at Bangalore in 1987 goes in vain as India lost that test by 16 runs in an absolute thriller. Maninder Singh played 59 ODI matches and took 66 wickets with a bowling average of 31.30. His best bowling of 4 for 22 against Pakistan at Sharjah in Champions Trophy 1986 goes in vain again as India lost that ODI by 3 wickets in a low-scoring thriller. Maninder Singh's first-class records were terrific. He played 145 first-class matches and took 606 wickets with a super-strong bowling average of 23.85. He also scored 1,387 runs in first-class cricket with 1 century in his kitty. In List A, he played 110 matches and took 128 wickets with a very good bowling average of 29.28.